Welcome back to Computer Science classes, DBMS session 52, topic file organization, file of unordered records and heap files, which comes under chapter 8, record storage and primary file organization. So first we understand about what is the definition of file organization. The physical arrangement of data in a file into records and pages on the disk, it is known as file organization. The physical arrangement of data in a file into records on the pages on the disk, it is known as file organization. So because arrangement of data into records it's nothing but file organization. So here file organization, sometimes it refers to the organization of the data, a file into records, blocks, access structures, that is called as file organization. So like both are same, it refers to the organization of data of a file into records, blocks and access structures. It is called as file organization. Okay, fine. It includes the way in which records and blocks are placed on the storage medium and interlinked. So it includes the way in which records and blocks are placed on the storage medium and interlinked. So what is meant by access method here? So access method means it provides a group of operations that can be applied to a file. So it provides a group of operations that can be applied to a file. Several access methods can be applied to a file organization. Certain access method can be applied only to files organized in certain ways. So that is called as access method. So access method that includes so many information related to file organization. Okay, fine. Next, so types of file. So actually the types of file, we have include two types of files. One is called static files and second one is called dynamic files. Static files and dynamic files. So static and dynamic files, types of files in file organization. So what is meant by static file? In static files, update operations are rarely performed. In static files, update operations are rarely performed. In dynamic files, update operations are constantly applied and changes occur frequently. In dynamic files, update operations are constantly applied and changes occur frequently. So totally the file organization should be chosen so as to perform file operations efficiently. In case an organization does not allow all needed operation on a file to be implemented efficiently, a compromise must be chosen that takes into account the expected importance and mix of retrieval and update operation. If you are interested to perform update operations or retrieval operation, you can perform any operation. So the whole operations are done by using two types of file. The one is called static file and the second one is called dynamic file. Already you know static files update operations are rarely performed. Static operations update operations only for rarely performed, but dynamic operation update operations are constantly applied and changes occur frequently. So there are several methods for organizing records for a file on the disk. There are several methods for organizing records of a file on disk. Several techniques like ordering, hashing, and indexing are used to create access method. Several techniques like ordering, hashing, and indexing are used to create access method. So here there are three types of file organizations are there. One is called unordered or heap files. Files of unordered records are E files. One is called ordered or sequential files, hash files. There are three techniques are there. So how many techniques of file organization? We have three techniques. One is called file ordered or E files, ordered or sequential files, hash files. Each and every file organization technique has three types of operation. They are inserting a new record, searching for a record, delete a record. Inserting a new record, searching for a record, delete a record. Means if you want to insert any record to the data table, then you can use insert operation. Suppose if you want to find any word or sentence or any columns or rows in your table, then we can use searching operation. Suppose if you want to delete from an existing row or column anything, so then we can use delete operation. Totally, so these are all called file operations. So operations of file organization. So totally, so file organization that refers to organization of the data of a file into records, blocks and access structures. So anyway, sometimes we are using access method. So access method provides a group of operation that can be applied to a file. Several access methods can be applied to a file organization. Certain access methods can be applied only to file organized in certain ways. So next, types of files. One is called static file, second one is called dynamic file. What is meant by static file? Static file means in static files update operations are rarely performed. In dynamic files update operations are constantly applied and changes occur frequently. So next, in each and every one file organization technique has three types of operations. The one is called another one is there for types of file organization. One is called unordered or E files, second one ordered or sequential files, third one hash files. And what are the operations on file organization? We have three operations. One is called inserting a new record, searching for a record, and delete a record. So next, files of unordered record. This is the first one. Order or E files both are same. Unordered or E files both are same. Files of unordered records. What is meant by files of unordered records? Records are placed in this organization was unordered. This is very important. Here there is no order. That means records are not stored in order. Records are placed in this organization was unordered. So like 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 7 like that. Those types of files are known as E files. There are also known as file files. Okay, so what is meant by unordered records? So in unordered record files, these records are not stored in order. So here records are placed in the file in the order in which they are inserted. New records will be inserted at the end of the file. This organization of file is called E for file. So in this time the records are not stored in order. So records are placed in the file in the order in which they are inserted. E records will be inserted at the end of the file. This organization is called E for file organization. Files organization. Okay. So next, what are the applications of E files? What are the applications of ordered records? So here we have two applications. The one is called this organization is often used to collect and store data records for future use. So this organization is often used to collect and store data records for future use. Future use for records. Next, second one, it is often used with additional access paths such as an secondary indexes. It is often used with additional access paths such as and secondary indexes. So this is the two applications of E files or unordered records. So E files are unordered records. So totally, so unordered records. So this is in this simplest and most basic type of organization. Unordered records is this is the simplest and most basic type of organization. Records files in the file in the order which they are inserted. So new records suppose inserted at the end of the records will be this file inserted. So inserting a new record is very efficient. Inserting a new record is very efficient in unordered records. If you want to insert any file, inserting a new record is very efficient. The last disk block of the file is copied into a buffer. The new record is added. And the block is then rewritten back to disk. The address of the last file block is kept in the last file header. However, searching for a record using any search condition involves a linear search through the file block by block, an expensive procedure. an expensive procedure. To delete a record, suppose if you want to delete a record, a program must find its block, copy the block into a buffer, then delete the record from the buffer, and finally rewrite the block back to the disk. Back to the disk. This level unused space in the disk block. Deleting a large number of records will result in wasted storage space. Another technique used for record deletion is to have the file record extra byte to bit called a deletion marker. Stored with each record, a record is deleted by setting the deletion marker to a certain value. To use either spanned or unspanned organization for an unordered file, and it may be used with either fixed length or variable length records. Already we have two types of records. One is called fixed length record or variable length records. Modifying a variable length record may require deleting the old record and inserting a modified record because the modified record may not fit its old space on disk. It may not fit old space of disk. Okay, fine. To read all records in order to value of some field, we create sorted copy of the file. Sorting is an expensive operation for large disk file, and special techniques for external sorting are used. So this is the brief introduction or some information related to unordered records or heap files. Okay, file. Here we have three operations performed on the files. So already we're discussing insertion and deletion. So here I will give some more explanation here. 11. Three operations are performed on the files. The one is called inserting. So what is meant by inserting? Here insertion will be efficient. Because here insertion will takes place at end of the file. So insertion method, here insertion will be efficient because here insertion will takes place at the end of the file. Okay, fine. Suppose if you want to insert a new record, the last disk block of the file is copied into a buffer. Okay, then the new record is added, then the block is returned back to the disk. The address of the last file block is kept in the file header. So insertion operation is very efficient. So that's why this insertion operation is very efficient. Takes the last block into a buffer. So this is the second one. Takes the last blocks into buffer. Already block is nothing but temporary storage. Means the last block of the file is always copied into a buffer. Then the new record is added. Adds a new record to hit means add. We can add a new record to hit to particular location, that is called as buffer. The block is returned back to the disk. Next, rewrites the block back to the disk. So insertion operation is very efficient. So this is called as inserting operations on files. Second one is called searching. Searching a record is not efficient here. In this we are using linear search technique. So what is meant by linear search? Because searching is nothing but finding the location of the element, finding the particular word or sentence. So linear search means the location of the element is searched by one after another from beginning to the end. So this is the simplest form of searching. But searching is not efficient in here because in this we are using linear search technique. So searching for a new record involves a linear search techniques through the file block by block from beginning to the end, which is very expensive procedure. For example, I will take B blocks. In order to search for only one record that satisfies the search condition, it's required to search B by 2 blocks on an average. If no records or several records satisfy the search condition, the program must read or find or search all the B blocks in the file. So that is a method of searching, linear search. So it needs to search record by record. It needs more time to search the record. So here the searching technique that contains that needs more time to search the record. If you want to search any record, that requires more time. Next, slow because of linear search. So here files of 100 records, it's very slow because we're using linear search. When you're using linear search automatically, so these records are very slow. This is searching technique is very slow. Third one is called deletion. This is the third operations on heap files or unordered records or file files. Find the corresponding blocks. If you want to delete any one block or any one statement in the program, so then we can find the corresponding block is very important. Copy the block into a buffer. Delete the record from the buffer. If you want to delete any one, so then find the corresponding block, copy the block into buffer, delete the record from the buffer. Slow because the record to be searched first. Because whenever doing deletion operation, because it takes more time, because record to be searched first. In order to delete a record, the program must first find the block that contains that record. So if there is no record in the buffer, so then it is very difficult to delete any records. So that's why the program must first find the block that contains record or not. It contains record or not. That's very important here. It then copies the block into a buffer. Then we can copy the block into a buffer. Already block is a one of the statement or one of we need that will be copied into buffer. Buffer is nothing but temporary storage unit. The record means the record is deleted from the buffer. Finally, the block is written back to the disk. The block is written back to the disk. This leaves unused space in the disk block, which results in the wastage of space for large number of records. So means whenever copy the block into buffer, the record is deleted from the buffer. Okay, already we know steps. Find the corresponding block, copy the block into buffer, delete the record from the buffer. Slow because the record is supposed to be first. But whenever copy the block into buffer, okay, so the record is deleted from the buffer. Finally, the block is written. The block is rewritten back to the disk. This leaves unused space in the disk block, which results in a wastage of space for a large number of records. So another technique is to have another extra bit called deletion marker. So another technique is to have another extra bit called deletion marker, which can be stored with each record. The deletion marker can be set to a certain value to delete a record. Okay, but both techniques require periodic organization of the file to reclaim the unused spaces for deleted records. So these are three operations on files. One is called inserting a record, searching or finding a record. So when you're using linear search, deletion, if you want to delete a record, then you can use deletion command. Next, organization. So for an unordered file, either spanned or unspanned organization. Spanned or unspanned organization can be used either with fixed or variable length, because we have two records. One is called fixed length records, second one is called variable records. A started copy of the file can be created to read all records in order of the values of the sum field. In a relative record or direct file, records can easily be accessed directly by their relative position. Accessing a record by its position does not locate a record based on such condition. It facilitates the construction of access paths on the file, such as indexes. So it facilitates the construction of access paths on the file such as indexes. If the file records are numbered as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to r minus 1, and the records in each block are numbered 0, 1, in buffer minus 1, where buffer is the blocking factor, then ith record of the file is located in the block and is ith record in the block. So that is called as insertion, deletion, and searching. So that is called as records of file order. So in this chapter we take some information related to file organization. So we know about file organization. What is file organization? The physical arrangement of data in a file into records and pages on the disk. It is known as file organization, or it is also known as files. It is file organization. So what is meant by once again file organization? Second definition is it refers to the organization of the data of a file into records, blocks, and access structures. It includes the way in which records and blocks are placed on the storage medium and interlinked. Okay, what is meant by access method? It provides group of operation that can be applied to a file. Several access methods can be applied to a file organization. Certain access method can be applied only to files organized in certain ways. Types of files. We have two types of files. One is called static file, second one is called dynamic file. In static files, update operations are rarely performed. In dynamic files, update operations are constantly applied and changes occur frequently. So totally file organization should be chosen so as per perform file operation efficiently. So next, types of file organization. We have three types of file organization: unordered or if files, ordered or sequential files, hash files. First one is called files of ordered records. Okay, and then the three basic operations are also there. Inserting a new record, searching for a record, delete a record. So next, files of unordered records means it is also called as if file, or it is also called as file files. So in this method, records are placed in this organization was unordered. Those types of files are known as if files. They are also known as file files. Okay, records are placed in the file in the order in which they are inserted. New records will be inserted at the end of the file. The organization of is called if files or file files. What are the application of if files? This organization is often used to collect and store data records for future use. It is often used with additional access paths such as secondary indexes. So here we are having three operations: inserting, deleting, and searching. So what is meant by inserting? Inserting means here insertion will be efficient because here insertion will takes place at the end of file. Second one takes the last block into a buffer. Third one adds the new record to it. Fourth one rewrite the block back to the disk. Okay, this is called as inserting. Second one searching a record is not efficient because in this we are using linear search technique, searching techniques. So it needs to search record by record. It needs more time to search that record. Okay, slow because of linear search. These are very slow because of linear search. Deleting, find the corresponding block, copy the block into a buffer, delete the record from the buffer. Slow because the record to be searched first. So these are the three basic operations which are performed on the files. So thank you very much. I will continue next session. Thank you.